By the end of today's episode, you'll know exactly how many no's it should take before you get a yes, and how to stop taking rejection personally once and for all. Welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we help aspiring screen actors find high-quality auditions, sign with great agents, and book major roles in legit productions. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today I'll be covering the real math behind acting careers, why most actors quit before the numbers start to work, and how to build a simple tracking system that protects your confidence. So let me start with a question. How many submissions does it take for you to get one audition? And how many auditions before you book something? Now, if you don't know the answer, that's a problem. Because whenever you don't know your numbers, every rejection starts to feel personal. Every no might start to feel like proof. They didn't like me. I'm not ready. I'm not talented enough. But professional working actors, they don't think like that. They think in ratios. Here's a baseline that I give my one-to-one consulting clients. 10 submissions should ideally lead to at least one audition. 10 auditions should ideally lead to one booking, and 10 bookings should lead potentially to one repeat job where you either work with the same director or crew member, or you get a direct referral to someone else on another job. Now, are those exact numbers? Not at all, but they are realistic starting averages. Now, here's the thing that most actors don't want to hear. Many quit before the math starts working in their favor. They submit 30 times over 3 months, they get 2 auditions, they book nothing, and they decide that maybe the industry is against me and I don't know, maybe I should just submit less and go take more classes. I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. I'm not good enough yet. I don't know. Well, yeah, look at the data though. They submit 30 times over 3 months. They get 2 auditions. They book nothing. And they decide that maybe they're not good enough. Maybe they need to do more training. Maybe they need to spend a lot more time working on themselves or their performance abilities before they start to submit again. But look at the data. At a 10-to-1 ratio, 30 submissions should lead to about 3 auditions. If you got 2, that's close. Maybe your headshots need some work. Maybe your reel opening isn't strong enough. Maybe your submissions notes aren't personalized enough. But those things are just a percentage tweak, not a career crisis. At 2 auditions, you're not even close to the 10 auditions that you need to even think about whether you should have booked something yet. Data is always going to beat emotion. Now remember, the real momentum happens at stage 3, where you get repeat collaborator work or referral jobs. 10 bookings leading to 1 repeat job. That's when casting starts remembering you. That's when a director says, bring them back. And that's when agents will start actively approaching you. But you don't get there without surviving the first 1,000 submissions, leading to 100 auditions, leading to 10 bookings. So how do you start building your numbers? Well, step 1, track the total submissions that you're doing each month. Not, I did about 20. Exact, I submitted 23 times this month. Step 2, track total auditions per month. Step 3, track total bookings each quarter. Not weekly, not monthly, quarterly, meaning every 3 months, because bookings do move a bit slower. Do this for 6 months, not 2 weeks, not 4 weeks, not 3 months, but 6 months. Professionals measure performance over seasons, not until they get bored of tracking things. After 6 months, calculate your ratios. Submissions to auditions, auditions to bookings. And if you've got any yet, bookings to referrals/repeat. Now you have real numbers. From there, you adjust strategically. If you have a low audition rate, it means just improve your materials and your profile on Actors Access or Backstage or whatever you're using. If you have a low booking rate, improve your performance under pressure. Take an audition class. You don't freak out or feel bad for yourself if it's not going well yet. Instead, you get clear on your numbers and figure out what needs to change. When you understand the math, rejection loses its sting because you realize that rejection is a necessary and required part of the process. It's not personal, it's just numbers. Figure out your numbers by either tracking them for the next 6 months or looking back to past submissions, auditions, and bookings and figuring out what your last 6 months have been like. Then you have everything that you need to figure out what needs to be worked on now. You can do this yourself or with a career coach. Well, thanks for listening. Now, if you want to learn more about booking data, I highly recommend checking out a podcast that I did called How Smart Actors Use Acting Submission Data to Book More Roles. It's episode number 244. You will learn a ton and have a much better understanding about the 3 key metrics to track and how to improve them. Check it out. Again, it's episode number 244, How Smart Actors Use Acting Submission Data to Book More Roles. It's on the Actors Career Compass. Now, if you ever want to stop guessing about your career trajectory and actually measure it and learn exactly what needs to be fixed, you can learn more at martinbenson.com/coaching. That's MartinBenson, martinbenson.com/coaching. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.